So guys, super excited today. Just got my new American Express Delta Reserve SkyMiles credit card. But before we go into all of the details, can you please give us a like if you like our content for this video and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And of course, as always, leave comments below, especially if you have any questions, and I'll go ahead and answer them after the video. This is the story of McKenna Travels. Come join us as we show you how we do it. What I will say about the card is, for being a piece of a Boeing 747, and I know the whole card is not made from a Boeing 747, a specific percentage of the card, it is much lighter than the Platinum card. Like, to be quite honest, I thought it'd be a little bit heavier than the Platinum, the American Express Platinum, and it's not. It's a little lighter. I started out with the American Express Delta Platinum, and the reason why I got that card is because it gave you 90,000 miles to start once you purchased about $3,000 in the card. So I was like, okay, $250 for the annual fee, I get 90,000 miles, where the Reserve card was 100,000 miles at the time for a $550 annual fee. So it kind of made sense to go with the Platinum at that point in time. However, American Express has reached out to me and said, hey, the Reserve card is now made from a Boeing 747. So of course I had to upgrade. So I got it. I'm super excited. I'm going to open it for you today, and I'm going to go through all of the information about this new card. So you get this beautiful blue box, probably similar to the Platinum card from American Express, which I also have. Oh, that's really cute. When you're pulling it off, it has all of the airport, ATL, SLC, JFK. That is super cute. So the card is in here, obviously with the sticker. I have to go ahead and call. So just so you guys can see it, let me take off the sticker so you can see kind of what I'm looking at. So this is like, what's super cool about it. It will actually give you the first flight of the plane. So the Boeing 747, it was, first flight was on June 28th, 1990, and the last flight was in November of 2017. So the 747, this one specifically flew 68 billion miles. Is that correct? Anyways, so beautiful card. And let's go through what they give you. So this is actually really cool when you do get the card. For those of you 747 and airline geeks out there, you get to experience the legacy of the Delta Boeing 747 through augmented reality. So you get to explore your card's wings to wallet journey through an augmented reality experience created exclusively only for the card members with the limited edition Boeing 747 Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business Card. So to begin, you need to go to Amex, so it gives you the information, or scan the QR code with your mobile device to begin the experience, which we will do shortly so you can see a little bit of it. And how cool is that? The fact that they give you the flight time, mileage capacity, the average speed, everything that your Boeing 747 lived is pretty freaking cool. Don't wait at the gate, that you get Delta Sky Club access. So your card gives you complimentary access to Delta Sky Club locations. So you can dine, drink, work, or unwind before your Delta flight. Also Centurion Lounge access. If you guys don't have this on any of your other cards, they have Centurion Lounge access. What I really loved about the original Delta card that I got, the Platinum, was the fact that you get the status boost plus the MQD waivers. What that means is you can boost without having to constantly fly. So if you're not constantly flying, basically, and you're just spending on your card, you can boost up into different levels. So what's nice is I went from silver to gold, and I'm on my way to platinum with Delta just because of this card. So keep that in mind if you're trying to look and you can't make a lot of flights, but you can spend on your card. You also get 3 times the miles on all of your Delta purchases. So keep that in mind when you're booking. And 1.5 miles on purchases after spending $150,000 on your card. So if you've got business expenses, guys, great card to get. So I specifically have it for business, and it works quite well. you get a companion certificate. So I actually think this is really cool. So if you're flying, you get a free domestic round trip flight per year of your choice. So it can be first class, Delta Comfort, or the main cabin with an annual companion certificate. So whatever you book for yourself, your companion gets it free. So you get one companion certificate. So upgrade to priority. If you have medallion status when you're flying, you can upgrade complimentary if they have the availability on the flight. I think this is really awesome. I have not used it yet. I am going to try to use it this year. Probably going to try to book a first class flight or right underneath it to see if I can get upgraded, or Delta Comfort, see if I can get upgraded to first class and see if I can use this, because this I think is really a great feature. TSA pre-check or global entry, so you receive $100 statement credit for this. This is really good for those of you who fly a lot. I know I constantly end up having to wait in line with a lot of people, and every time I look over at the TSA pre-check and global entry and I'm like, I don't know why I just don't do that. I actually need to this time, since there's a $100 statement fee credit on that. Share more, explore more. So obviously if you share, they give you a link when you log in on Amex. So if you share this and somebody else gets this credit card, you get a lot more miles, up to a specific amount per year, if you can share it with friends and family. It's great if you really love the card, or if you know somebody who would like the benefits. This is something that you want to share your code with, and then if they go apply and they're successful and they get approved, you get the bonus points for referring them. I'm so excited, and I totally forgot to tell you this at the very beginning. So this specific Delta Boeing 747 that was recycled for all of these reserve credit cards was actually at the airplane boneyard in Tucson. If you want to check that video out, we will leave it at the very end of the video, where we go and we actually drive by the boneyards. There's a few of them there, and there's also a lot of military planes. It's really neat. If you're in the Tucson area, make sure you check it out. So if you can't check it out, but you're gonna get this card, they do give you a video of it.
When Delta Ship 6307 retired from service in 2017, it was moved to what's known as the Boneyard in Arizona, where the dry climate is optimal for preserving aircraft. Now, for the first time in aviation history, Delta and Amex partnered to transform aircraft metal into a credit card. The limited edition Boeing 747 Delta Sky Miles Reserve Card design. The material is then sent to be stripped of paint, cleaned, and processed. Rolled into thin sheets to preserve its authenticity, the metal is cut and assembly begins. Each layer of this card serves a purpose, from security to the polymer print layer that protects the aluminum to the antenna that enables contactless payments. The transformed plane then completes its journey, becoming the limited edition Boeing 747 card design that you hold in your hand today.
How freaking cool. This plane was sitting on the Tucson boneyard for who knows how many years, and now we've got a piece of it. It's recycled in a credit card, and you get to keep your own very little piece of a Boeing 747. I am in the augmented reality. What you do is you go in, you tap it, and then the plane that I'm seeing right now is sitting right here on the table. So make believe you have a 747 right in front of you. Welcome to the Delta ship number 6307, a retired 747-400 that was in operation for nearly 30 years. Today, this aircraft lives on with your limited edition Boeing 747 Delta Sky Miles Reserve Card, so you can take the navigation tour or enter experience. On the plane, you can pick a few different things. So you've got the option of aircraft history, transformation, flight stories, or benefit.
My name is Scott McKee, and I'm a retired pilot for Delta Airlines. I flew for 36 years with the airlines and 28 years flying the 747-400. So over the course of my 36-year airline career, even on the most routine flights, I never lost sight of the fact that there were always passengers sitting behind the flight deck door who were on the airplane due to any number of extraordinary circumstances. Grandparents going to help with a newborn grandchild. Nervous and excited couples flying to meet and pick up their newly adopted infant. First flights or flights home to bury loved ones, and sometimes, sadly, in the belly of the aircraft, we carried the remains of those returning home on their own final flight. In my mind, those events are the legacy of an airplane like 6307. As magnificent an engineering marvel as she was, it was the people who were in some way touched by her that tell the real story.
Wow. So I love how it takes you back through history in this time capsule. And as you can see, guys, a little bit of a nerd here. I've got all the old aviation on the back of my phone. upper deck, so it talks about the Delta 747 private penthouse, a few steps above first class. So don't know if any of you out there were ever in the private penthouse. If you were on the private penthouse in a 747 in 1970, definitely leave me a comment. I would love to know about your experience. This looks really cool. Here's an advertisement, obviously, for the penthouse. And it goes through the Delta uniforms over the years, which is super, like, I absolutely love these. We stopped at the TWA Hotel, and if you want to see the TWA Hotel and go back to history, click on the link above. I'll leave it there for you so you can watch that video. They also have all the uniforms there at the TWA Hotel, and this goes through and shows you all of the Delta uniforms. Please make sure, if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe, leave a comment below, and if you have any questions about this card, please ask away. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave us a comment below.